Oh, wella. Welcome back. We have got empathy in the community. Unit 3, Lesson 11. We are getting into empathy. We're going to start by putting our name on this slide. My first name is Mr. Last name is Surface. If you have the same name as me, we got to talk. All right, but on the slide 2, we are going to play a little brain game, get everything started. And of course, the emphasis here is what do you think the reasoning behind the brain builder is? What do you think it's doing for that complicated organ of yours in your skull? All right, let's go ahead and get into this game. Let's play. Let's do it. Come on, let me at it. Bum, 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 bum. Bum. Partner recall.
It's time to build your brain. You're
Facts.
going to play level 1 of a game called Partner Recall.
Level 1.
To get ready, sit next to a partner facing the screen.
Done.
Here's how the game works. You'll see a list of words on the screen labeled List 1. You and your partner will work together to remember the list. Then, I'll show you List 2. It'll look the same as List 1, except one or more words will be different. You and your partner will need to identify the word or words that are different. Group similar words together and remember the words in their groups. For example, if the word list was apple, bike, banana, car, you and your partner might group apple and banana since they're both fruits.
Okay.
And you might group bike and car since they're both modes of transportation.
Okay.
Then you'd repeat to yourself, apple, banana, bike, car.
Mm-hmm.
When you see list 2, it'll be easier to recognize words that weren't part of your original groups.
Okay.
Here's list 1. I'll give you 20 seconds with your partner to look at it and remember it.
Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Okay. All right. Yes. Carrot, window, broccoli, door. Carrot, broccoli, window, door. Door, window, broccoli, carrot, window, broccoli, door.
All right. Here's list 2. Which word or words are different from list 1? Tell your partner what you think.
Right. Let us think.
If you notice the different word is lettuce, you're correct. If you didn't get it this time, that's okay. Let's play another round. Here's list 1. Look at the words and work with your partner to remember them.
Okay.
Time's up. Here's list 2. Think about which word or words are different. Tell your partner what you think. In list 2, the words cloud and eraser are different from list 1. Grouping the words into categories such as weather and school supplies could have helped you remember the original list. Give each other a high five. You did it.
Nice work. So in this one, I think the why is clear. Right? This is a much more explicitly a memory game. And you might want to think, all right, another item I remember from the video is, and maybe consider some of the hints that were given on how to be successful at it. Take a moment and please complete this slide. All right. So take a look at these pictures. I'd like you to, anything that has something to do with community or anything that has something to do with empathy, understanding another a person, right? Putting yourself in their shoes, I'd like you to highlight. So switch it over to highlight, put it on mustard yellow. First, I got to highlight the teacher here. The teacher should be trying to develop empathy every day, right? So empathy is part, and she's responsible for everybody in the room being able to form up a community as best she can, right? Now, what other items do I notice that there's community? Well, I notice there's also little groups here, right? There's a group there, and there's a group there. All right. This person might be on her own. We don't quite know. Oh, I hear children. All right. Take a moment to make your slide look a little bit like mine, please. All right. Now, take a look here. Is there anything here that tells you something about empathy or community? Keep your highlighter on, but let's switch it back to mustard yellow. Well, one thing I notice is that they're crossing the street. So there's this social contract between drivers and kids, right? The ones looking at the car there saying, you know what, don't run us over. We're just going to school, presumably, because we've got our backpacks on, right? So they've all got backpacks on. So they're all also members, presumably, of a school community. And we see the little sidewalk here and maybe a parent or just a rando walking away. So take a moment, maybe make your slide look a little something like this, please. All right. So what we're going to do is watch a video together, and we're going to remember two items from this short video. So let's go ahead and write the sentence starters a while. One item I remember from the video is, and then another item I remember from the video is. All right, let's take a moment and watch that video.
Hi, my name is Ivan, and I want to tell you about when I helped my community. When I was in third grade, I saw a lot of trash in like the playground, but also the area where we eat lunch. The workers pick up the trash that the kids leave, and when we are going to play in the playground, they like make sure that we're like safe and we're following the rules. And I kind of felt sad for like the yard duties not to clean all that up, like everyone left, and then it's like there's also other grades coming for lunch, so that means there's gonna be more trash for them after they already cleaned it up. So I feel like the workers weren't being respected because when I was like sitting around like the our lunch area, I saw like kids like talking and like playing around, and then they probably didn't notice that they threw trash on the floor and they didn't pick it up.
Okay. So, what were two things that you remembered from that video? Please take about a minute or so to respond. Remember, teachers, you can pause it to give students an adequate amount of time to respond to these two sentence stems. Beautiful. Nice work, everybody. Whose point of view was Ivan thinking about? Well, let's turn that into a sentence starter. The point of view Ivan was thinking about was bop, bop, bop. What problems did Ivan find when he thought about their points of view? Some of the problems Ivan found when he thought about their points of view were. Please take a moment. You can use my sentence starters or your own and complete that sentence. Complete this slide, please. All right. So now we're going to watch a little follow-up video and record two things about it. And Ivan's going to pick the story back up kind of where he left off.
My next step was like, I think like the lunch after, I asked them if I can help them, and then they said yes, and then that's where it began. Some of my favorite memories is like helping the workers each day and like talking with them and like just like hanging out while helping the school also. And when my friends started helping me, it was really nice for them to like talk to the yard duty to the workers as well, and like see them as like not like garbage pickers and stuff, but also as friends. With my time helping them, they kind of taught me to always be nice. I think the other students felt empathy in the workers when I started working with them, and I also feel like they like saw like the workers in like a new light, and also like found other problems in our school that needed like fixing. I think it's important to be kind to your community because that's where like you live. So being kind to it, like cleaning it up, making sure it's like good, will help you like maybe like make more friends or keep it to be even healthier for other people to move in.
I like the little drum flourish at the end there. Yes. Why don't we take a moment with a pretty please on it and finish up two things that you remember from that second installment of the video. Please do so now. Oh, looks like we'll be going to whistling. Someone else took my Spotify in the house. All right. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4 questions about Ivan's situation to help us reflect and sort of wrap up our thinking about empathy and community. What did Ivan do after he noticed the problem? After Ivan noticed the problem, notice how I'm using the same words as this question in the answer. After Ivan noticed the problem, he bop, bop, bop. Next, how does Ivan feel about the solution? How do the workers feel? Ivan feels that the solution, dot, dot, dot. The workers felt, dot, dot, dot. And then finally, how has the solution led to positive change in Ivan's community? The solution has led to positive change in Ivan's community because now, pop, pop, pop. Please take a moment and finish on up. All right. Good work, everybody.